What's up, you guys? Welcome to Aftershock. I'm Aaron, and today we're going to be reviewing the first day of the 2-day 45th New Japan Pro Wrestling anniversary. The shows took place on March 6th and March 7th, two separate dates, back to back. So I just figured it would be kind of long to put it all in one video, so I'm going to do the 6th, and then I'm going to do the 7th probably tomorrow. So be looking for that. So right now we have New Japan Pro Wrestling 45th anniversary, March 6th, the first day. The first match on the card was Tomoyuki Oka versus Manabu Nakanishi. Very old school style match, hard hitting strikes. Nakanishi ends up winning via a second torture rack attempt. The first one, I don't think he got it. The next match on the card was Minoru Suzuki, Taka Michinoku, Davey Boy Smith Jr., and El Desperado versus Haruki Goto, Yoshihashi, Jado, and Gato. A pretty decent match, really. Let's face it, it's New Japan. It's hard to say, no, that match wasn't that good. You don't say that about New Japan. Nobody does, you know? But anyways, it was a decent match. The Goto-Suzuki face-off was really cool. Goto hit the Oshikoroshi. Taka Michinoku hit the Shining Wizard. Goto's team wins via Yoshihashi's underhook submission move. Kind of like Matt Hardy's ice pick, kind of like that. I give the match about a 6 of 10. It was a decent match. Next was Kenny Omega, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Roa versus my bad. Kenny Omega, Tama Tonga, Tonga Roa, Yujiro Takahashi, and Bad Luck Fale versus Tiger Mask, Jushin Thunder Liger, Yuji Nagata, David Finlay, and Togi Makabe. The Bullet Club cheated in various ways until Makabe ends up getting a hot tag in and cleans house. I love the spot where Omega slammed Takahashi and then Tama Tonga, and then Tonga Roa on, then even David Finlay onto somebody. Slam his partners onto David Finlay, my bad. He tried to slam Bad Luck Fale, but Fale fell on him. That spot was pretty cool. Bullet Club ends up winning via Fale's grenade spike move. It was slightly better than the last tag match, I would say. About a 6.5, maybe. Next we had Tai Chi and Kanemaru versus Roppongi Vice for the junior tag team titles, the IWGP junior tag team titles. Kanemaru and Desperado attacked Roppongi Vice during their entrance. Roppongi Vice dove out tandem on them. The Shawn Michaels turnbuckle flip spot was cool because I've never seen that before. Desperado held his feet so he couldn't get back. It was pretty cool. Roppongi Vice hit the torture rack knee combo from the top for a near fall. Beretta flipped him over from the fireman's carry. That was cool. He had him in a fireman's carry and flipped him over onto a torture rack, like on his back, and Romero came off with the knee. That was really cool. Kanemaru hit a sick modified tornado DDT. Kind of weird looking, but it was sick. Tai Chi and Kanemaru win via a combo from the fireman's carry into a DDT. We have new IWGP Junior Tag Team Champions in Kanemaru and Tai Chi. Next we had match was pretty good, about a 6. Next we had Zack Sabre Jr. versus Katsuyori Shibata for the Rev Pro British Heavyweight Championship. A lot of smooth technical wrestling in the beginning until Shibata ends up swinging and missing with the penalty kick. And then that set things off, which you expect some smooth, fluid movement from these two guys. Sabre Jr. locks on the leg, wrist lock submission that he likes to do, but Shibata ends up getting to the ropes. Suzuki and Davey Boy Smith enter, and Suzuki ends up gotch pile driving Shibata. hyping the first round of the tournament coming up. Zack Sabre Jr. hits the penalty kick for the win, and we have a new Rev Pro British champion. Match was actually really decent, about a 6.5 out of 10 probably. I really like Zack Sabre Jr. He's just really different. Next we had Satoshi Kojima and Hiroyoshi Tenzan versus Toru Yano and Tomohiro Ishii for the IWGP Tag Team Championships. Ishii and Tenzan was like hard hitting. That matchup was crazy. Yano mocked Tenzan's Mongolian chops, but got caught with some of Tenzan's. Kojima used the Kokushi headbutt tribute to Tomoaki Oma. That was cool. I'm a big fan of Tomoaki Oma, and I'm a big fan of that spot, them doing the little tribute to him where he's out. That's cool. The headbutt seemed to kick things into gear in the match. It really did. It was cool. That Kokushi seemed to just light a spark inside that match. Tenzan reversed the catapult with a headbutt. Tenkoji hit the 3D with the Koji Cutter version. Tenkoji ends up winning via the Anaconda Vice and the Western Lariat. That was cool. New IWGP Tag Champions. That's the second title change of this event. Next we have Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kushida, Michael Elgin, and Juice Robinson versus Tetsuya Naito, Bushi, Evil, and Sonata. So it's kind of like New Japan versus Los Ingobernables. I don't know how to say it. LIJ. I'll just say LIJ, you guys. But it's sad because honestly, they're my favorite faction. I just can't make my tongue roll the way it needs to, you know. We'll just say LIJ. Naito was always hilarious during his entrance. He threw the Intercontinental belt during the stage, how he throws his belts. He dragged the referee out of the ring by his feet. It was hilarious. Like, what? Why would he do that? Fucking hilarious. Tetsuya Naito is probably my favorite wrestler. He's hilarious. Naito kicked the monitor off the Japanese announce table. LIJ were firmly in control early on. Naito and Bushi did the sunset flip, and then he set him back up for the kick. That's a cool combo. Kushida shook his hand when Elgin tagged him in, playing off on Elgin's strength. That was cool. The outside corner trip drop kick double team was cool by LLJ. Juice hit the jackhammer after 2 splashes in the corner from Tanahashi and Elgin. That was wild. He hit the jackhammer. Robinson, if you don't know, is CJ Parker from NXT. Naito hit the corner leg sweep drop kick combo. Sonata hit the TKO on Elgin. Evil hit the reverse Death Valley bomb on Tanahashi, which is a cool move. Like, it's like a reverse attitude adjustment with his knees into a power bomb. That's a sick move. I love it. Let me try this again. Los Ingobernables de Japón win via Destino on Juice. They mauled Tanahashi after the match. The match was crazy. I love LIJ. They're my favorite faction. Like I said, Naito's probably my favorite wrestler right now. Even WWE. I don't know. Next, we had Taguchi versus Hiromu Takahashi for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. And Hiromu Takahashi is also the 5th member of LIJ, Los Ingobernables de Japón. Haha, I did it! Hell yeah. But yeah, he's also in that faction. He's the 5th man. One of the better matches on the card, probably the best, I would have to say. At this day, definitely. They did a good job building suspense for the ankle lock, where Taguchi went for it a few times, but never could get it. Hiromu hit a nasty drop kick from the apron. Taguchi hit the double arm facebuster, aka the glam slam. Taguchi kicked out of the time bomb, which is the fireman's carry, like swinging into almost like, you know how Victoria used to do it behind her back, and they would swing over and she would catch him with the side slam. He does it in front of him into the side slam, which is it looks really cool. He calls it the time bomb because he is the ticking time bomb. Taguchi kicked out of it. Hiromu Takahashi, the ticking time bomb, hit a Death Valley driver into the corner, sickening. Taguchi reversed the second time bomb into an ankle lock. He flipped like over him or behind him or something and grabbed his ankle. It was wild looking. That was cool. Taguchi turned an armbar into the ankle lock. Hiromu gets to the ropes after Taguchi stomps on his ankle and applies it again. The roll-up from the torture rack spot was insane. He flipped him backwards and into a roll-up. It was crazy. These New Japan guys can do some shit that I have never seen. Takahashi hits 3 super kicks, another Death Valley driver into the corner again, and then another time bomb to retain the IWGP Junior title. Post-match, Kushida comes out to challenge Hiromu Takahashi for the championship. Next, and the main event for this day in the 45th anniversary, I probably couldn't say it's the main event overall because they have a whole nother day to go, which will be tomorrow. We'll be reviewing it, by the way. Main event for this day was Tiger Mask W versus Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight title. Great match. Okada hit the air raid siren neckbreaker on his knee and the diving elbow. Tiger Mask hit the Golden Star moonsault to the outside. Tiger Mask reversed the Rainmaker with a head kick. Kept his arm locked with him. Kept a hold of his arm. Picked him up to his knees. Gave him another head kick. Picked him back up. Or stomped on him. Stomped on his shoulder and his arm and his neck. Then picked him back up. Picked him into the powerbomb position. Hit the Golden Star last ride. Sit out powerbomb. Tiger Mask hit a super Tiger Bomb from the top. Okada reversed the second one. The second Tiger Bomb attempt on the ground with a Rainmaker. He picked him up, looking for a second Rainmaker. Tiger Mask reversed that second Rainmaker, ducked, and hit a backflip kick. A familiar-looking backflip kick. Tiger Mask reversed a super tombstone on the second rope with drop down flipped with another backflip kick. Okada reversed a Tiger Bomb from the shoulder. He picked him up from the shoulder. I don't know if he was looking for something else or if he was going to do a last ride Tiger Bomb or what. But it was cool looking, but he reversed it. He flipped to the side. He rolled into the Rainmaker, picked him up, hit another one for the win. Okada retains. And the reason I say, at those certain moves, hardcore wrestling fans will know because it looked a lot like Kota Ibushi. I don't know for a fact if Kota Ibushi is Tiger Mask W. I don't know, but it looked a lot. He used all of his moves, and it looked exactly like him. But Tiger Mask W is a pretty big guy, but Kota is too. I don't know. Just saying. That's why I was scratching my head. But that was it for the March 6th portion of the 45th anniversary of New Japan Pro Wrestling. We will be doing March 7th tomorrow, so be looking for that. It's all one event, but it's 2 days. So I figured I'd do it in 2 parts because, look, I was right. We're already at 13 and a half minutes. So I'm getting on out of here, you guys. If you enjoyed my video, super kick that like button, super kick that subscribe button, share it to your Facebook, Twitter, maybe so some other wrestling fans can see. And I'm going to get on out of here, you guys. Have a nice day. Peace out.